edition. Today we're working well, first of all, I got my new mic that I told you guys I was going to get. We're about to pull up to our dump site here. We're working a prevailing wage job today. So that means we're working basically kind of for the state. And yeah, sorry about the camera shake. I'm trying to get some sort of mount that kind of stabilizes everything much better. I want to tell you guys a story about business relationships. Because they're very important. Very important to diversify your trucking business. I'm new to this dump truck game, so I definitely learned a lot so far. And if it wasn't for this contract or this contractor, basically, I wouldn't have work today and I would lose on a full day of money. So when I got into the business, I knew of only just like a couple brokers that broker loads for dump trucks. And I signed up with a pretty big one here in where I live in Minnesota. And they had a crazy cancellation, last minute cancellation on Friday, so basically no work for Monday. I messaged my dispatch yesterday. I'm like, hey, what's the outlook for work Monday? And she says that unfortunately, I basically say no problem. If there's any trucks that cancel or can't make it, let me know. I'm ready to go, basically. She's like, absolutely. And I just wanted to say that there was a late cancellation on Friday for work, and basically that screwed everything up for them as well. Sorry about this bumpy road. Hopefully my mic is good. I know it works pretty good when you're just recording. But anyways, so yeah, where was I? I tell her that, and she basically say that the contractors canceled late, that screwed everything up. So this was Sunday, yesterday basically, and man, I'm like, good thing I signed up with a different contractor. I've never worked with this contractor before, and I think what maybe is different, I went a little on the personal route, and I like to be honest in my business. So I basically messaged my other broker. Well, I found out she's also a contractor herself. She doesn't just broker trucks. They also have their own site work company and things like that. So they have their own jobs, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that. So I messaged them and I'm like, hey, we had a late cancellation. Is there by any chance we get to work? You can dispatch my quad dump truck here that's available for work. And to my surprise, I haven't worked with this lady before, and it's with this company before, and it's a last minute thing. And she says, yes, let me hook you up with my dispatch. And 2 hours later, I get my dispatch set to me, and I'm working, as you can see. So diversifying in different contractors and brokers and whatever, sign up for all of them. That's what I'm learning so far. It's good to have a bunch of people that you can go to. And that way on days like this, instead of missing out work, because the broker that I have, my original one, they're huge here. They're one of the biggest ones, I believe, or if not the biggest one. So this kind of took me by surprise when they didn't have work on Monday in the middle of the season. So I was kind of getting worried there. But I guess it happens, and we're just pulling up to the yard here. So yeah, it's good to diversify in different contractors. Sign up for everybody you can. That way, on days like this, you have somewhere to go to and somewhere to do. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys can hear the CB going on right now. So bear with me here. I don't really want to turn it down just in case they're going to get my attention or things like that. So yeah, the moral of that story is definitely to diversify, sign up for any contractor you have available to you, sign up with anybody. Obviously, I think make sure they're a pretty reputable um, company. That way they pay and they don't, you don't have any problems with that. Because the last thing you want is to work a full week or whatever, waste thousands of dollars of gas and diesel, I should say, and you don't get paid. So yeah. We're hauling some sort of common today. They're doing some pipe work, and I'm on this job, and it's pretty sticky. It's pretty sketchy to dump here because we are also dumping not in the most level or hard packed surface, so it's quite the experience dumping, and I'll show you just in a sec here. Because you're pretty heavy and the common is sticking to your box, and then the box is like 20 foot up in the air and it's unlevel or not level, and you got to be really careful. Last thing you want to do is hurry up gave a little wave to the loader there. But yeah, the last thing you want to do is hurry up. And then if you watch my short video that is going live, that's live right now, and it has some pretty good views. If you watch that video, you'll see the driver there was hurrying up, and he didn't realize that he had a bunch of rocks stuck in his top of the bed there, and ended up tipping his trailer over and things like that. So that's the last thing you want to do is hurry up on something like this. We're going to rev it up just so it goes a little quicker. But yeah, I think I had one viewer come in and then they came out. So that was pretty exciting, I guess. You'll see it's like all the way open and not coming out as fast as I want it to. Or fast as I'm used to, I guess. Have to bang out the box a little bit. Turn my PTO off. And we're gonna... It's definitely not the cleanest pile when I dump here, but there's no other way. And what I do, I actually go and take a look at it. Just in case. Yep, it's clean in there, so that's really nice. Get right back in the truck, lower everything. Yeah, that guy, he dumped pretty cleanly there. There's a nice little pile. Mine is more spread out, but it's okay. Lock the tailgate and off to another round. So I don't even have any tickets to track my loads for this broker here, or contractor, I should say. I'm pretty much working direct with them, but the foreman at the job said it's okay, just track your loads on your phone or on a piece of paper or whatever, and then he'll give me the ticket by the end of the day, and I'll just fill it out, and should be good to go. So yeah, this is the job. This is my operation today. Just rounding around, lots of miles, but we are getting some good miles per gallon today because it's pretty much all highway, and right off the highway we get loaded and get right back onto the highway, and then it's just driving around this yard a little bit. But yeah, we're at 218 miles and we're doing 7.3 miles per gallon average, which I think is pretty darn good. So yeah, making money in this business, it's definitely possible. There's a lot of FUD that's going around that you can't make any money, and it's, a lot of people just don't know how to maybe maintain that money, or just because you're getting a very large sum paycheck, you got to be able to allocate that money in the specific direction. That way you have money left over, money saved in the business. That way you're paying yourself and not just hogging that entire paycheck. Yeah, $20,000-$30,000. It's kind of, you get that kind of paycheck. You got to be smart with it. And I'm not saying that's what I get, but I know some people do get that much. But yeah, this business is. And then also make sure your radio is nice and clear. Your CB radio, that's probably very important to have all the time, so drivers can understand what you're doing. Loader operators, dozer operators, the scale house, they all know who, what, when, and why, and what you're doing. That is what you're doing. So if you don't have a clear CB connection, yeah, it'll be a good idea to get that fixed. But yeah, the mount, if anybody can help me on a good phone mount for the car, for the truck, or whatever, that way we can have less shaking, a little bit better experience truck driving live here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the day today. I didn't bring any lunch. I had a pretty heavy weekend. I kind of want to take a break from food a little bit. I had a bunch of carbs this weekend, and I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm doing intermittent fasting, and it's been going great so far. But I'm the type of person that I can't control my portions, and that kills me. And so with intermittent fasting, you only have a certain amount of hours in the day that you eat. Therefore, you're sort of learning to control your portion, and you actually lose weight like that. So that's that. So no lunch for me today, just a lot of water. Here you go. It's the water I got from the local holiday. And I got some coffee. And I also make coffee, not just, I drink black coffee, but I put butter in it, salted butter, organic, grass-fed baby butter, right from the cow. And it tastes so good, gives you a little energy in the morning because I don't have breakfast or anything like that. Nice, good, healthy fats. So yeah. So we're on here live. I'm going to try to do this every single day. of the work, and we're just gonna chat. Come on in. I'll try to make the experience as best as I can for you. As you can see, I mean, I hope the mic quality is really good, or better than it was my previous live. Uh, so yeah, I love this business. It's been going great. Um, Building different relationships, finding out what's better, a quad or a quint truck here in Minnesota. And I mean, I still don't know. I still don't know what's better. I see a lot of both here, and but I guess the winter is going to tell which is better and what to buy. I'm currently looking at 2 dump trucks right now for sale here in Minnesota. One's got a little deposit on it, but the guy hasn't paid anything, and they're going to give him a call. And if he doesn't want it, most likely I want to take it. But the dilemma is they're both Volvos. One's a 2018, one's a 2017. The 2017 is 179, so 179,000. The 2018 is only 159,000. But the catch is doesn't look like there's been much work done to the 18, although it is lower mileage. The 2017, it's more price and more miles. It has like 50,000 more miles, so basically like an extra season of work on it. But it has all new bushings, U-joint shocks, a lot of new things done to it, and it still has a warranty on it, believe it or not, from the factory. It's probably the only 20 dump truck with a factory warranty on it still. And the reason they said it was because when this truck was getting built new, the salesman sold an over-the-road warranty for this truck, and they had a whole dilemma, but I guess Volvo decided to honor it anyways, just because it wasn't his fault or anything like that. But yeah, so do I get that truck? Do I get the one truck that's lower in price? It's 159 compared to the 179, so maybe the resale value is going to be a little bit better for the 159, because I don't know if I'll be able to get 179,000 for the other truck back in a year. You know what I mean? But 159,000, I could possibly try to sell it for the same amount, because I'm only going to put, if I buy right now, I'm only going to put a little bit of miles on it, and the payment's going to be a little better. I'm trying to get 0 down. I don't want any money down on the trucks. But the reason I want a truck is, man, I'm looking at the bills here that I'm paying for my Peterbilt right now, and it's quite a lot. It is basically $6,200 a month to rent this thing out. It's not bad, but I'm losing a lot of money, because if I had my truck, at least that money would be paying off the loan. But here I'm just working hard and throwing it out. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money to throw out just like that. And I'm basically helping Peterbilt pay this truck off, or whatever. So yeah, that's the dilemma. We'll see. I'm also trying to actually sign up for a different contractor as well, and just kind of flip between 3. But what I did, sorry, we just kind of moved on topics here. But what I did notice is that there's definitely less trucks on the road today, because I know that a lot of new owners here in Minnesota, they go work for this big broker. But there's definitely a lot less trucks, and the trucks that I see on the road are mainly owner operator trucks. Like doesn't look like they have like a driver or any other truck. It just seems like there's just the select group of people, group of trucks that's out, and they're solely operated companies, like single owner trucks, owner ops. So I don't know. I feel pretty lucky, blessed to be on the road today. It was pretty cool to be able to contact the other contractor, and them giving me a job was pretty nice. So I wouldn't have mind staying home today, just because I would have loved to get all the contracts signed up, sign up for more contractors, more brokers, getting things done around our truck, just clean the truck a little bit, kind of get everything ready. I wouldn't mind that. But we did have a rain day, I think, a week ago. So if I would have taken off today or didn't really try hard enough to get a job for today, I had 2 days off. I don't know. I think that's over $2,000 in lost profit. So yeah. But anyways, very chill route today. Just literally like hauling, going straight, basically. Not even going left like NASCAR, but just going straight today. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. Whoever's joining this, thanks for watching. Go watch my shorts. I'm not quite done here yet. I do want to show you guys how I load up today. But what to talk about? Let's talk about the plans for the business. Right now, in grand scheme of things, I want to be able to have 3 trucks. But my first step right now is to buy 1 truck and just drive like crazy on it. Do as much work as possible with that truck, and then from that buy another truck, get some drivers, and just to have 3 drivers and more of a passive income approach. Not really passive income, shouldn't really say that. More of a like less hands-on approach to it. Still want to manage, still want to keep the drivers happy, things like that. And maybe a fleet in the other. But what I really want to do is keep on grinding with my online businesses, or the experience I got from them, in hopes to really hit it off with one product or whatever. So I'm currently looking for products right now. We'll see. Because there's a lot of money in this online space, selling products, and building a brand, and you just have endless opportunity for customers. You can sell around the world, and things like that. I don't know. This guy's very interesting driving style. This dump truck here in front of me. So that's the kind of plan I have right now. But I love dump truck. I don't know if that was. I don't know if you guys heard that CV call. I don't know who was. So yeah, that's the plans. What I was saying is I do love dump trucking, and I don't want to quit something consistent, and I'm making great money with dump trucking, and I can build more in real estate right now as well, because I do have my real estate license, like I told you guys. I have like 2 customers right now, 2 clients. One client I got from church yesterday, and this other client also from church. So that's pretty nice. So that's, if they buy a $350,000 home, I'll receive about 10 grand gross. So I mean, just for helping them find and buy a home. Uh, so that money I can reinvest in my business, in dump trucking, whatever I need, in my online um, adventures. So that's kind of the plans, guys. Maybe I'll tell you the story next time of why I quit this whole local work, uh, and why that was probably one of the biggest mistakes in my life, right there. Um, but yeah, man, I still got a ton to go to the site here. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep you guys around. I don't really, not a huge podcaster, I would say, but I do like to keep you guys entertained, but not bored. So I feel like this is getting a little boring for y'all. But I do want to show you around my truck just before I go. So yeah, that's it right here. Got all my gauges today. As you can see, we got 7.4 miles per gallon. I think it's absolutely insane. Got all my things. This is the microphone that I got. Sorry about this cord. It's a bad cord there. It doesn't even work anymore. It needs to get thrown away. But yeah, that right there, that's just a microphone that I got from Amazon, and I think it's one of the best deals ever for the quality and the price. So, but now you see, this is what I'm using to basically stick my phone up there, and I think that maybe it works good right now, but for the future, I definitely want to have a little setup so that way you guys can see me, and you can see the road, and I can see, questions coming in or whatever, and do it in a way so it doesn't interrupt my driving too. Um, so yeah, that's very important to me. Safety, obviously, because we carry 70,000 pounds gross altogether. I mean, as far as loaded and everything, and cannot be driving distracted here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on another Truck Driving Live. Take care.